Hey there, well this video is a little bit different, but I'd asked on Instagram if you guys would be interested in seeing my top 10 videos of 2018. Basically, it's just what everybody was watching. You may have seen all these videos, maybe you're new to following me and you've only seen a couple, but I thought it was interesting to just show what everybody else was watching, and definitely you guys said yes, you would like to see it, so we're gonna count down from 10 to number 1. So number 10 is the cruise outfits for the Southern Caribbean. We actually went on this cruise December of 2017. It was our first Southern Caribbean cruise and we absolutely loved it. There are a few other islands that we're wanting to see. You guys always say how much you love the cruise outfit videos. I love doing them for you guys because I like, getting dressed up and putting on, different outfits together for the cruise. So cruise outfits are always one of my most watched. I will link the playlist below, so if there's any of them that maybe you haven't seen. Number 9 is the Tory Burch Small Flemming bag. So this was a review I did on this bag. I bought this, I believe, last spring, maybe 2017. Now I can't remember exactly, but it's the light pink bag. They often come back out with this color, but it also comes in black and sometimes some deeper colors in the fall. Now this is the small version. They also come with a larger version. I thought the small was perfect for what I was looking for. The large was a little bit too big for me personally. This is a gorgeous bag. The leather quality is so nice. Again, I will link that video for you below. I will link all these for you below. If they're individual videos, I'll do that. If they're in a playlist, then I'll link the playlist that you're in. Next is the Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair review. Now, I had done this video several years ago, and that's what I always find interesting is all of a sudden older videos sometimes will be searched for, so they become popular then on my list. And it was like, where did this come from? But obviously people are wanting reviews on that video. So I will, again, link that one for you below, but it is definitely an older video and I do not use any of that line currently. Next is what to pack for an Alaskan cruise. This is always very popular, but I can always tell when it's starting to get Alaska cruise season, this one comes up a lot. I go over with you what I packed for myself, what I packed for my husband, things you might need, weather changes, everything that you need to know. If you guys have been on an Alaskan cruise, leave me a comment below and let me know, where did you go, what cruise line? We were on Ruby Princess, I believe. Next is cruise tips, the extra cost of cruising. This is a very popular video. Actually, I have filled out more copyright complaints to YouTube over this video being stolen than any video I have. It literally, I've had people email me saying, hey, I saw your video on somebody else's channel. I'd never give anybody permission to upload my videos onto their channel. This is very popular. It's probably my second most popular cruise video in general, but again, it's a popular one because I just talk about, things that are included, things aren't included, things you might not think of that would be extra costs. So this one's a little bit older too. This is the high-end skincare I regret buying. This was one of those videos I recorded a couple years ago, and then all of a sudden out of the blue, I started noticing it was getting a lot of views. Now, I had to end up putting the comments, I think, on moderation. So I speak about some high-end skincare brands in there, but there is a mention of Rodan & Fields, and I had people, wanting to basically argue with your opinion, if something doesn't work. It's like, not everything's gonna work for everybody, It may work for you, may not work for me, and I think that video I gave like pretty good well-rounded view of why I wanted things to work, especially, when you pay a lot of money for something. So that video I find is interesting because it's a little, I wouldn't say it's controversial, but it could be, but I don't know, somehow people found that video and they continue to watch it. Continues to be one of my most popular ones. Number 4 is the cruise vlog from the Panama Canal cruise. So we took this cruise within the last couple years, hands down one of our favorite cruises we have ever done, because it was a 10-day and it also took you to other Caribbean islands that we would probably never think to actually go to, like Colombia, other little smaller islands around there. So that was a great cruise, and if you've never done the Panama Canal, I highly recommend it. Of course, you can do all the way through coast to coast. We just did where you go in the canal and then you come back out. And we actually stayed on the ship. So we got to go through the locks twice, which was really interesting. And I talk way more about that and really show you a lot of detail in that video. So if you're interested in taking a Panama Canal cruise, that's definitely one to check out possibly. Number 3 is my Juvederm filler for under eyes. For a long time, this was my most popular video. I think it's still probably my second most popular video. It was funny because when I made this video, there were maybe only a couple other videos out, and they were actually from like doctor's offices showing this procedure. It wasn't like a whole bunch of YouTubers going out and getting under eye filler. Like, I feel like you can find tons of those videos now. I got it done because if you've seen that video, I had really big tear trough area where I need filled. People have asked me if I've gotten touch-ups since then. I have not. I don't know why, I just have not needed any. Once in a while, I can tell right in here, I could probably use a little bit, but it really depends how my sinuses are. But anyway, when I made that video, you know, back several years ago, I had no idea it would become what it did. You know, I was just sitting down to share information because you guys had asked, you know, about my experience. And I mean, I get questions about that still to this day. I get emails, people asking me, you know, who was your doctor? Where did you go? And I keep always having to explain. Just because you go to the same place or the same doctor doesn't mean you're gonna have the same results, because everybody is so different. Anyway, so that is definitely one of my most popular videos and has been for several years now. Number 2, so this started becoming popular about a year or so ago, and it was oddly becoming popular around like 4th of July. It's my holiday party appetizers. And I guess people are just Googling that, so they would find my video. And again, this is just one of those videos I'd actually made right before Christmas a few years ago, showcasing some of the appetizers that we make for Christmas time. Of course, you could make them for any time. And again, it's just become a really popular video of mine from people doing a search. It wasn't one of those, you know, I feel like that's the case with my videos that have become a little more popular. I didn't set out to think, oh, this is gonna be a popular video. It was literally the ones I just sit down or just started filming to give you guys some information, and a lot of times things you had asked for. So I just like that. I feel like I kind of want to get back to that. I just want to get back to sitting down, giving information, and whatever the video ends up being, it is. You know, I'm not trying to make something be popular, because I just feel like that's the wrong way to go about it. So again, I feel like just mentioning that maybe helps. See, some of these videos were never videos that I intended to be popular. My number 1 video still is what to pack for a cruise, the must-have items. I cannot tell you how many times this video has been copied basically since I made it. And when I made it, there wasn't anything else out on the internet like this. That's why I made it. And we were experienced cruisers. We knew you know, the things we like to take and things you may not think of. I still get emails and comments every day from people saying they found the video so helpful. And even people at Cruise a lot said, you know what, you mentioned something that I wouldn't have thought of, and we cruise all the time. So I love that it is still helpful to this day. It's not quite hit 1 million views yet, but it's getting close. I think it's like 850 or something. So that'll be cool. That'll be my first video to hit 1 million if it does and when it does. So I appreciate all of the views for all of my videos, whether they are the 10 most popular for the year or any video that you guys take time out of your day to watch, take time out to comment and let me know you're watching and that you find helpful. That is my main goal, is to provide information that's helpful so that you can make informed decisions on an outfit, a clothing piece, maybe what to make for dinner or going on a cruise, any of that. Again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if you're not yet subscribed, please do so. I'd love to have you back, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.